I remember, and this was probably almost a year into my working with him, from 72 to 73, probably around 73. Nick, at the farm where we were shooting, or we're about to shoot the barn sequence, had a painting on the wall that he showed us that I believe he actually painted. That was a multi-frame painting. In that he gave, you were there for that conversation, and it really, suddenly I saw the light of what it was he was trying to do. Talked about what might happen if one made a narrative film multi-frame, and how that could be a different kind of cinema. It could be a different kind of internal discourse, could be a different kind of human being maybe that could be articulated through multiple stories. And he asked a lot of questions, and I think my guess is Nick, I'm sure he didn't know where it was going to end, because his whole ethos was about jump in and make the work and trust your process of questioning and moving forward. And you know, the film has a real richness about it and a lot of risk edginess about it because it wasn't predetermined. There were many independent filmmakers there and coming through there. What contact and connection Nick had with them, I don't know. I know for we as students, we had contact with them. So we were looking at the new American cinema, and we were experiencing the Brakhage work and Hollis Frampton and Paul Sherry's. And there were also people coming from Europe. Peter Kubelka, Herman Nietzsche came. It was a very rich environment for we as students. That was part of the great excitement, and we were very fortunate to be surrounded by that. And then Nick was there, and his whole notion of teaching, as has been said, was about the making. And I think we all felt very privileged and tired to be involved in that, and to actually try to do this balancing act of learning and making work. We screened the film by running several projectors all at once and lining them up, and dealing with loading the projectors so that the timing and such would be right. I mean, absolutely impractical and visionary. It was up against, and I remember everybody saying, "You're doing what? This film is how many projectors?" And that was the first moment that we also saw the pieces and parts all on one, that later would be put together, you know, in the studio or in the lab, and etc.